Hey everybody, it's Strike. I just want to follow up with part 2 of new power sets that's coming to City of Heroes Homecoming. I want to go over the tanker stuff today. It's also for scrappers, brutes, and sentinels, I believe. And let's see, who else? I think it's also for stalkers as well, if I'm not mistaken. But we have all of this. Psionic Armor is the new one I'll go over. We also have regeneration, super reflexes, willpower, all of them now for tanker. And energy aura as well. Here we go with those. A lot of these, like overload, they've changed. They used to have a crash. On this one, and electric armor, the power surge used to have a crash. They've gotten rid of those. It still has the EMP pulse at the end, but the big crash they took away. Whether that'll change or not, I don't know, but so far, I mean, that's a very welcome change. Anyway, Psionic Armor. We'll go over that real quick, and I'll show some quick gameplay of it. Psychic Wall, it's for smashing lethal and psionic damage. Psionic Shield, energy, elemental, and reducing the effect of endurance drains. Impenetrable mind, protection from sleep, disorient, fear, immobilize, confuse, knock back, and hold. Also grants moderate resistance to psionic. Consume Psyche. You consume the psyche of nearby foes, thus weakening their hit point regeneration and endurance recovery and boosting your own. Hitting any foe with this power will refresh all existing stacks you currently have. It also says this power has adaptive charge, has a base recharge of 5 seconds, and each affected foe will increase the recharge by 5.5 seconds for a maximum total of 60 seconds. Imposed presence. Imposed presence, your presence on nearby enemies, slowing their attack rate and increasing your defense and chance to hit. Psychokinetic barrier. You can erect a temporary wall of crystallized psionic energy that will absorb a large amount of damage before breaking off. Psychokinetic barrier will grant a moderate amount of absorption and reduce the effect debuffs you have on you. Precognition allows you to read your enemy's minds, letting you see their attacks before they happen and increasing your perception. This power is always on and costs no endurance. Aura of Insanity. You emit a powerful psychic aura that causes the minds of those around you to become weak and distracted. Foes may be stunned, held, terrified, or even confused in your presence. In addition to suffering debuff derived from the applied control effect, those that resist these effects will suffer damage over time. This power allows you to use your own hit points to keep enemies near you disabled. This power costs no endurance but can be dangerous to use. Yes, it sucks your hit points away. And Memento Mori. Terrify your foes, projecting images of their own impending demise into their minds. Memento Mori inflicts fear on targets while healing you even if you have been defeated. Each affected foe will increase your maximum hit points and heal you. And it says on the notes, this power has adaptive recharge. Again, with that, has a base recharge of 10 seconds for each affected foe, will increase the recharge by 29 seconds for a maximum total of 300 seconds. And we're going to go back because I already have one created. But before I show him the gameplay, I also want to show maybe some of the new costume pieces. Pick something real quick here. And You go down at the bottom right now. There's your Blackwing Heavy. Change the color so you can see it a little bit better. And your Blackwing Light. They've also given some new costume sets to your Arachnos Seers and Soldiers and stuff. I think it's called the Awakened Seer for females. Well, I'm not really going to go over that, but and we also did get some path auras. If you have rocket boots, it's now listed in here as Jump Fly and Jump Fly. And that's it for there. Go back. Show you some of the new. Try and show you some of the new enemy groups and Mission Giver and Callisti Wharf. It's the new 41 to 50 zone in addition to Peregrine Island. Here's one of your new quest givers, Blackwing Liaison. Take on some freak locks. And there's the new GM. He flies around the Atlas statue, usually, which is right here. See if I can get a little closer to him. Peacekeeper. Yes, we got new music for the zone too. Now, I haven't played with him too much, so we're gonna see what he can do right now. Psychokinetic barrier. Let's see, I think that's the one that, yes, gives you absorb. I'm gonna go ahead and control alt down. Control click, sorry. I paired it up with Savage. I'm just kind of on a Savage kick right now. Really liking the Savage Leap and all the other attacks with it. Seems to be quicker than most. Use Consume Psyche here. See what we can do. I want to show you too also. I just went ahead and kind of threw just general stuff in here. Tried to stay as cheap as possible. other than your superior might of the tanker and superior gauntleted fist. Just a basic quick look. With those, damage resistance here. I got up to 90% on smashing, 78 lethal, 61 fire and cold, energy 72. Psionic though, right here, boom, 90%. Toxic still low, which goes for most, except for I think dark and radiation. Defenses, not real great. Like I said, I just threw some cheap ones in here. I'm sure this could be done a lot better. This was a real quick build. But most of them's 13, 17, goes up to 26, and melee is my highest. Show you some more freak locks here. Barrier's about ready to kick in. Psychokinetic barrier. And there it is. Visual absorb. It's a little endurance heavy. A little bit. Because I believe I'm still running with well, everything. Show you my incarnate real quick. Put resilient on. I'm running with harmonic mind. So when I start attacking it gets a little heavy on the endurance. Should have turned it up. These are only, what am I running now? 2-4. Well, that's a quick look anyways. Run out and see if we can't explore Celestial Wharf a little bit more. That was the old taunt. I do have mod installer installed. I want to give that, make that clear. That was the old taunt that used to be in City Heroes. That's not something they normally do. I believe. Look up here. Should be a, yes, right there. Exploration badge. That'll get you started. Anyway, quick look. Just want to show off the new power sets. Go into it a little bit more. Really liking the Psionic Armor. It's pretty nice. I used all the default colors, I believe. So that's what it's going to look like. Didn't really change anything. Anyway, if you want to see more content like this, make sure you like and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. See ya.